What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kavi here. So we are diving into a request from Dr. Cap. This one is Archie. Roach took the children away. You told me in the description of this song that this is about a very sad story that occurred, and it brings Archie to his deepest emotions every time he performs it. So we will see what story we get in this with a name like this song has. I imagine this is going to be heart-wrenching and based on true events, which is going to make it even more of a heart-wrenching song to dive into. But we always get into those on here. We cover all topics. We learn about the history of the world. We learn about the events that have happened in the world that these songs have been written about. It's a great opportunity to open the door for discussion about how we can move forward as a human species and be better and not have terrible situations happen the way that they do in the world as much. That's the ultimate goal, is to build each other up and build a world where these terrible things aren't happening as much as they currently are, or as much as they currently have in the past events as well. We need to raise up the positivity on the planet and make this better for everybody as a collective, right? Just ensure that everybody has happiness, ensure that everybody can chase their dreams, and that we are not going through agonizing and terrible experiences as much as we do, right? It has gotten way out of hand with a lot of things in the world, so we will see what the story of this song is about. Dr. Cap, thank you for your request. Thank you guys for building an awesome community with me here. We're going to get into this one. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Archie. Roach took the children away. Okay, we have a warning. I'll let you guys read the warning for anybody that needs that warning. There it is for you.
The story's right, the story's true. I would not tell lies to you. That the promises they did not keep. And how they fenced us in like sheep.
Man.
They said to us, come take our hand and set us up on mission, and they told us to read, to write and pray. Then they took the children away to the...
Okay. Damn, man. He starts it with, this story is right, this story is true. I would not tell lies to you. Wow. You said specifically, you said that, Dr. Cap, you said that the vocals in this performance were different than, obviously, more younger years. But, you said that this was the most prominent emotion-wise, and I can see why you feel that way, because obviously with age comes the wisdom that allows you to feel super deeply when it comes to these things that have happened in your own life that you've seen happen around you. And you can hear the pain, you really can. There's so much thought going on while this singing is happening for him. Like, I can imagine just vivid images and pictures inside of the mind while performing this song. That has to be extremely difficult. So kudos to Archie Roach for even performing a song like this, right? For writing a song about this specific topic right here, and to perform it for the whole world, right, is very difficult when it comes to things like this. So kudos to Archie for that in the first place. He said, like, the promises they did not keep and how they fenced us in like sheep. said to us, come take our hand, set us up on mission land, taught us to read, to write, and pray. Then they took the children away. Wow. They taught us to read, to write, and pray, and then took the children away. That is unbelievable. What? Like, how can you kind of stuff makes me really mad, these kind of things. How could you hand somebody the basics of a valuable life and then take their entire existence away? You know? What the hell, man? See what I mean? This is the things that people do to each other. Like, why? What kind of people feel the need to do these kinds of things, or to have that amount? Like, there's no reason to even seek out that kind of power. Like, there's nothing powerful about it. It's cowardice, and there's nothing more to it. Ridiculous.
Children away. The children away. Snatched from their mother's breast. Said this is for the best. Took us away.
Oh my God. Saying right out of the mother's arms while being fed, it was that level, right? Said it was for the best and just took them. Why? You set them up, you taught them everything they needed to survive, but then you took the very thing that they needed to survive for. That is so backwards. Right? I don't see how anyone could see it the other way around. It's untrue the other way around. It doesn't make sense. Right? There's no reason. I mean, the only reason would be parents that are not actively taking care of their children, right? That's the only reason, is one that's endangered already. So you're telling me they got handed everything that they needed to survive, got set up on mission land, right? But then they took, like I said, they took the thing that they needed to survive for, which is the children. What the hell? It doesn't even make sense. I'm not trying to be like super heated, but this is awful, right? I'm glad that y'all have made it through that and have built a society up where all of you are unified as people over there, right? And you can now have a little bit of peace, right? Where I see the unity inside of you guys when you come on here and hang out with me, right? I see the way you guys talk to each other and just the way that you guys are generally in conversation, and it's very kind and very wholesome. So it's like I'm glad that you guys have managed to establish that point for yourselves. But this right here is an awful thing.
Welfare and the policeman. Well, they said you've got to understand. We're gonna give to them what you can't give. Teach them how to really live.
Oh, God.
Teach them how to live, they said. Humiliated them instead. They taught them that and taught them this. And others taught them prejudice. You took the children.
Welfare man, the policeman said, you gotta understand. We'll give to them what you can't give. Teach them how to really live. teach them how to live, they said, humiliated them instead, taught them that and taught them this, and others taught them prejudice. Indoctrination. We talk about that on here weekly, right? Weekly, man. It's nearly an everyday topic on here. Indoctrination of the children into society, forced to believe narratives so that they grow up to push those in their own generation. Didn't work here, though. As it would seem, we have someone like Archie, who I believe that he was somebody who was like closely involved with this situation. Look at him. Wow. Telling his story as a musician, putting it out there, telling the honest truth of the situation from a perspective that actually knows, right? Man, oh man. This is what happens whenever they mess around, right? This is what happens when they mess around and try to hide these things and stuff. You get people writing songs like this and telling the truth. And he told us in the first lines, this is the truth. Why would I tell a lie, right?
In a way, the children away, breaking our mothers' hearts, tearing us all apart, took them away. One dark day on Framingham, they came and did not give a damn, and my mother cried, go get their dad. He came running, fighting me. Mother's tears were pouring down, and my dad shaped up. He stood his ground and he said, touch my kids, why you got to fight me?
Man.
Then they took us from a family, took us.
Holy Lord, man. Damn. Oh, yeah. He's really telling his story right here. I was hoping he would dive deeper into specifics like this. Man, one dark day on Framingham, where's that at? Town in the country of Victoria, Australia. Okay, gotcha. 240 kilometers from Melbourne. I gotcha. One dark day on Framingham came and didn't give a damn. My mother cried, go get their dad. He came running, fighting mad. Mother's tears were falling down. Dad shaped up and he stood his ground. He said, you touch my kids and you'll fight me. Then they took us from our families. Oh, God damn it, man. That is so messed up. Like, when you're the one that causes the problems for these people with the policies and the power that you try to implement and stuff, but then you go and take everything away from them because of the problems that you caused. That's some narc shit if I ever heard it. Wow. That's what happens in scenarios like this. That's exactly what it is, too. It's like they create this environment that's terrible for people and isn't working out well for people. Then they blame it on them and take everything from them. What the fuck is that? Right? Really? This kind of stuff gets me heated, man. I take stuff like this very personally when it comes to the issues in the world because you might as well just like murder a person, right? If you just strip their children away from them and take that part of their heart away from them, you might as well just like kill them essentially. Man, like I said, I'm so glad that you guys moved past this, and I imagine there might still be certain animosities in areas for different people. People probably feel a type of way, I would imagine. But I'm glad that you guys are in a better place now than what was happening right here.
Away, they took us away, snatched from our mother's breast, said this is for the best, took us away. Oh,
Such a beautiful guitar. Wow. Look at all these old pictures, man. That's, wow. Classic photos. So beautiful, man.
told us what to do and say.
Not to interrupt before he gets into this last verse, but he has such deep eyes, man. You can tell. That soul's seen a lot in life. That is a soul that has seen a lot, and the eyes tell the story. Wow. Respect, man. Respect.
Told us what to do and say. But they taught us all these white man's ways about. Then they spit us up again. And they gave us gifts to ease the pain. Sent us off to the foster homes. And as we grew up, we felt alone. 'Cause we were acting white, yet feeling black. And one sweet day, all the children came back. Children came.
Wow. Wow, that's powerful how he ended that verse. He had told us what to do and say, taught us all the white man's ways, then they split us up again and gave us gifts to ease the pain. Yeah, that seems to be a thing that they like to do, right? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. This is the truth. Yep. Really is like that, ain't it? Sent us off to the foster homes. As we grew up, we felt alone because we were acting white yet feeling black. One sweet day, all the children came back. There you go. There you fucking go. Right? Lord have mercy, man. What the hell's wrong with people, dude? Seriously. He says they took us away from our culture and tried to turn us white, essentially, with throwing us in foster homes. That's so fucked. Like, what the hell even is that? It's unacceptable, man. Thank God it was resolved, right? Thank God we have resolve here and that y'all's culture is now preserved and you appreciate it for what it is. I like that for you guys. It's amazing and wonderful that you guys are now at that point, but Christ's sakes, man. What he said here is facts. There wasn't a lie told. Some people will probably be offended by it and not like it, but it's fucking facts. It's the truth. Can't deny what he had to say there. That is exactly how it goes. That's exactly what happens. And typically it is the white man's ways that are trying to be pushed. And that's facts. It is true. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get me going with this one. This, like I said, this kind of stuff gets me heated because it's just unnecessary and not right. Humans are humans. Allow them to have their culture, allow them to have their life, and do not interfere with it. Everybody is allowed to be fucking different, right?
Came back. Well, the children came back. Back where their hearts grow strong.
Yeah.
Back where they all belong. The children came back. I said the children came back. Oh, those children came back. Back where they understand. Back to this mother's land. The children came back.
Children came back, back where their hearts grow strong, back where they all belong. Children came back, back where they understand, back to their mother's land. As it should be. That never should have happened in the first place. Right? As it should be.
Back to their mother. Back to their father. Back to their sister. Back to their brother. Back to their people.
Man.
Back to their land.
Beautiful scenery.
Oh, the children came back. Children came back. Oh, the children came back. Yes, I came back.
Wow, dude. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Holy crap. Oh, man. This is the message that the channel is all about. What Archie had to say right here. Embrace your differences. Do not try to push your narratives and your cultures onto another culture and take their children and all their things away and try to rule them and indoctrinate them into your culture and your society. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's there for a fucking reason. That's all I have to say about it, right? Indigenous cultures, Aboriginal cultures are there for a reason. Leave it be. Stop with this industrialization, modernization crap. Like, just because you have a cell phone and stuff doesn't mean they have to have one. That would apply to modern times, right? This one obviously is back before all of that. This was more about good schooling and religion and just being able to read and write properly. Everything like that was the most beneficial things in society back in that time period. Now we've got all kinds of technology and stuff that if you don't learn about, it's going to be hard to struggle in the world, and it's going to be a struggle for you out in the world. It's going to be hard and a struggle, right? If you don't learn about all those things, because they're used in all of the work that we do nowadays and whatnot, so you kind of gotta learn it. But that for tribes that are like indigenous and aboriginal and, you know, they're still hunting regularly and, you know, living out in the forests and stuff like that, leave it be. Don't even try to go. You can fucking give them diseases and stuff like that too. Like, just leave it be. That's the ultimate message that I think we come to at the end of this. And I'm glad you came home, Archie, right? Glad you came back home for yourself and got to do that and be okay in life and become a musician, become an artist that can spread a positive message of unity into the world and tell the story of what happened to your people. It's a beautiful thing that we have people like Archie in this world that do things like this and write songs like this. It's very important and educational. This is something that people wouldn't really know about necessarily without songs like this, you know? These things get buried, like I said. Everything gets buried, but that's okay. We like to dig, right? It's alright. Plenty of shovels on the channel. Plenty of them. I love you guys so much. Thank you for this request, Dr. Cap. I'm glad that this situation has been resolved, that there is now unity inside of y'all's land, and that you guys spread unity and love into the world the way that you do. You're a very wonderful group of people. I really appreciate all of the support that I've received from all of you. It means the world. And like I said, this song is very inspirational when it comes to getting through an extremely toxic and difficult situation that's implemented by the powers that be. And he had made it through that and released this amazing song to educate the world, and it doesn't get any damn better than that. The original video will be in the description. As always, subscribe to Archie, support all the artists we have on the channel. So what we do this for, get the music out into the world, relate it to life, discuss the educational and historical topics inside of it with songs like this one. Thank you guys for building an amazing community here where we can discuss all of these issues. If you guys are going through anything, mental health, addiction, or just feel alone, like you don't have anyone to talk to about something going on in your life, feel free to leave it down in the comments or join us for the premieres in the live chat. Let us know what's going on with you. There's plenty of people with solid advice, and we've all been through a lot of things that we pulled ourselves out of. We can point you in the right direction to start helping yourself and start gaining the momentum to live a better life for yourself. That's what it's all about on here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment those suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Thank you for everything. Peace.